1. Hook ever faced a production issue that seemed impossible to fix without scaling up? What if I told you that scaling isn't always the answer? Stick around to learn how we tackled a major production crisis without adding more servers. Scaling up seems like a quick fix, but it often leads to unnecessary costs and complexity. Let's dig into why scaling isn't always the best solution. The real problem often lies in the application architecture, code inefficiencies, or resource mismanagement. Before jumping to scale, we need to understand the underlying issues. 3. The simple explanation: scaling up means adding more resources, like servers or databases. It's a common reaction when performance dips, but it's not always necessary. Sometimes, optimizing existing resources can solve the problem. Think of it like a traffic jam. Instead of building more lanes, what if we managed the traffic flow better? The same goes for your applications. Focus on optimizing before considering scaling. 4. Real-world example: let's take a look at a startup called QuickShop. They had a rapid increase in users after a successful marketing campaign. Suddenly, their app was experiencing slow response times. The team was overwhelmed, receiving reports of timeouts. They had around 10,000 active users daily, with an average request rate of 500 requests per second. The app was timing out after 30 seconds of waiting for a response. Their immediate thought was to scale up. They considered adding more servers, estimating costs around $2,000 a month. However, before making that leap, the team decided to investigate. They discovered that a few poorly optimized database queries were causing most of the delays. By rewriting these queries and indexing their database correctly, they reduced the average response time from 10 seconds to 2 seconds. The result? They improved user experience without any additional costs. They kept their infrastructure the same and focused on optimization. 5. What to do instead: here's a practical framework to follow when you encounter similar problems. 1. Monitor performance. Use tools like New Relic or Datadog to get insights into response times and request rates. Identify slow endpoints and resource bottlenecks. 2. Analyze logs. Look for error rates and timeouts in your logs. Prioritize issues based on frequency and impact. 3. Optimize code. Review your code for inefficiencies. Focus on the top 20% of queries that cause 80% of your slowdowns. 4. Database indexing. Implement indexing on frequently queried fields. Consider denormalization for read-heavy applications. 5. Load testing. Simulate user traffic with tools like JMeter or Locust. Identify how your system behaves under stress and optimize accordingly. 6. Review architecture. Check if microservices can help distribute load better. Look for opportunities to cache responses or use CDNs. 7. Implement rate limiting. Control the number of requests from users to prevent overload. Set thresholds based on your application's capabilities. 6. Common mistakes. 1. Jumping to scale assuming more servers will solve the problem. Always analyze first. Optimize your existing setup before scaling. 2. Ignoring logs, not checking error logs for insights. Make log analysis a habit. It provides critical information for troubleshooting. 3. Overlooking cache, not using caching strategies effectively. Implement caching for static resources and frequent queries to reduce load. 4. Neglecting load testing, waiting for production issues to arise before testing. Regularly perform load testing, especially before launches or marketing campaigns. 5. Lack of documentation, failing to document code changes and optimizations. Maintain clear documentation. It helps your team understand changes and their impacts. 7. Quick checklist before you think about scaling. Use this checklist. Monitor performance metrics. Analyze logs for errors. Optimize code and database queries. Implement effective caching strategies. Conduct load testing regularly. Review your system architecture. Set up rate limiting where necessary. 8. Summary plus CTA and summary. Scaling might seem like the quick fix for production issues, but it often leads to more complexity and costs. Focus on monitoring, optimizing, and testing before deciding to scale. Have you faced similar challenges? Share your experiences in the comments. If you found this video helpful, hit that subscribe button for more insights and practical tech solutions. Bonus practical tip: if you're unsure what to pick, start with the simplest option that ships today. Then measure for 7 days, latency, errors, deploy time, and cost. Only upgrade when metrics force the decision, not fear. Quick recap: keep it simple, avoid over-engineering, and build the smallest thing that works. If you want a real demo or checklist, comment demo. Subscribe for practical AWS, DevOps, Docker, and Kubernetes lessons.